What are non-traditional DBMS products? Non-traditional DBMS products don't go by the rules of the uh, previous database management system. So these products they don't really need the relational model, and they need to store new data types differently. In the past, data was atomic, consistent, isolated, and they were durable transactions. And there's the acronym in your book. This acronym means that all transactions, the whole transaction is processed or none at all. The transaction is processed at the same time. It either is processed alone or in the presence of millions of other transactions. And then once this transaction is stored, it never goes away. So with the new social media or database applications that are used today, this acronym is no longer used. Another reason is the need for faster processing using many servers. So instead of the single database server that you would find, I think we talked about this in our first meeting, you'll find warehouses of servers and storage areas for that information. So there are different stores, non-relational data. There are different ways to store non-relational data. There's Dynamo, Bigtable, and Cassandra. These are just a few of the new faster processing DBMSs out there. NoSQL or non-relational DBMSs are products that support high transaction rates, simple data structures replicated on many servers in the cloud without ACID transaction support. You can see that a lot of the new non-traditional database management systems are moving away from the ACID concept. The information can be saved, it can be changed, it can be deleted. It's not out there, that's it. It's in your database. And it can be altered as well. So these are just some of the non-relational DBMS products. There is open source DBMS products. The bottom one, Top Level Project, TLP, is an open source Cassandra by Apache. And all of these work similarly. These are just a few more examples of new categories of DBMS. It shows in your textbook as well. So the question is, will these new products replace the relational model? Probably not, because conversion is very expensive and disruptive. NoSQL DBMS products are very technical and require a deep background in computer science to use. Unlike the ones that use the relational model, which will be simpler for people who are new users or beginning users. NoSQL's impact on DBMS product market. Database software market experienced viable new entrants. This means that yes, these products can be a substitute for more expensive products that have come out. But no, they cannot replace the relational model. Maybe later on down the line when they find a simpler way or more efficient way to teach how to use NoSQL DBMS products. But until then, the relational model will still be important to businesses so that they can uh, have their data stored or accessed. And it is okay for the NoSQL DBMSs to come out because it allows for new entrants. And maybe when they come out, which is one of the goals for open source software, they put out their product and then they put it out there in the market. It's free. The developer doesn't get paid for what they're doing. But when people utilize it, they can make comments or suggestions to the developer and say, hey, maybe you want to edit this part of the program because it's not working well for us in this way. So those suggestions and messages, comments on their page or their product can allow for them to revamp the product, and maybe further on down the line, these new products can replace the relational model, but not right now.